Yes, Gasheads, and welcome back to episode 17 of Hemmings versus HAYNER. We are live to probably cry on camera. I'll be honest. It's been a rough time, man. It literally look at that. It's been a very, very rough time. As always, I'm with my co-host HAYNER. How are you, my friend?
All good, mate. Thank you. Apart from the footy, but all good.
Well, I mean, you're back on BBC News and ITV News, so you've had something good come out of the out of this rubbishness. Other than that, though, I can't believe you actually went to Aki away. I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't know why I bother.
that
Honestly,
is commitment and a half.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's been really, 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 really poor. But before we get into all of that, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hype it if you're watching it back. I
Yeah,
still
hype
don't
it.
know what it
Hype up
does,
the
but
team.
apparently it helps.
Yeah.
So, Pasty Gas in the comments saying, "Evening, boys. Great to see you both smiling." Pasty, we're trying, mate.
We're
We
trying.
are trying. Get Charlie in the jungle. He's a star. Mate, I would vote for
I'd
you to
love
eat
to.
kangaroo balls.
I'd love to
Honestly,
eat some balls
you'd
on
be
camera.
doing.
Kangaroo balls. Sorry.
That's gonna get clipped.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
love to eat some balls on camera. Right.
There we go.
Where do we start? It must be Accrington away. It must be. I mean, look, I do get some funny comments about me not going to away games. Someone said to me the other day, I
Fair
won't name
play to you,
any.
though.
I
Fair
know, I
play to
know.
you. You got a
I
brain.
I won't name any names, but yeah, Archie Williams said on his TikTok live, he said, uh, he only gets frustrated in the moment because I am moaning about the state of the club on Twitter more than other people are, and I haven't made the trip to Aki away. And then he says, as soon as I've calmed down, it's fine again. I'm fine. So it must have been a bad day. It must have been a bad journey. How was the whole day at Accrington, and yeah, what was the vibe like after the game and coming home?
Well, going out there was actually really good. Probably the quickest it's ever took us to get up there, especially on a coach.
Mm.
Yeah, journey was good. Before the game was good. They probably got one of the best bars and setups in the league.
Yeah, it looked nice actually.
So yeah, fair play. Yeah, that was all good until it was all good really until the game happened. Obviously, the journey back was depressing as always. Never, it was just so frustrating. The coach was pretty silent. Obviously, everyone just annoyed. After the game, obviously when full time happened, it is what it is. And yeah, apart from the football, the day and the journey coming home, the day was actually quite good.
Yeah, the football ruined the day.
Yeah, obviously there was a nice sort of remembrance. Obviously, with the poppies and all that, everyone holding up the poppies. But yeah, the game. Yeah, for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes in the second half, the period that we scored was good, but everything else, like you said, I don't know, 450 fans were there. All of us must be off our head. Obviously, I know we're supporting and whatever, but I should be like you and stay home. Obviously, you've got kids, you've got a family, etc. But even if it's I don't know. Like even last week, obviously when me and Neil done the pod, I didn't want to do it. This week, it's hard. Even when you're swearing on your stuff, it must be bad. Like but it's hard. We obviously me and you and obviously a few others out there, Gas and everyone, Arch Prime Talks and all that. We're trying to from a fan's point of view, we're trying to be as positive and just enjoy, talking about wins and stuff. But when it's like this, it's so hard to do. And it's very hard. Even when they said to me the other day about giving my thoughts on, I did. It's annoying. Like everyone's just like laughing faces, ha ha. What? Yeah, it's hard, man. But yeah, the game, like, yeah, we said it for a while now. Like we mentioned it a few weeks ago about a style, a plan. Darryl said in this pre-match that he had a plan. I didn't know what it was. Yeah, like I said, like when we scored the goal, I thought, yeah, you know, for a 5-10 minute spell, we actually looked like we were going to score more. But then after that, you know, it's just the same stuff. Like the defending is absolutely terrible. Like I think Mola slices it out, goes out for a corner. Defending for the corner is terrible. And then I can't remember who it was, gives the ball away for the third goal. And yeah, it's just the same stuff. And it's just getting tiring, to be honest. I don't want to be talking like this. I obviously try and be as honest as I can. And when times are there to be obviously positive and stuff, it's good. But it's just horrible, man. It's horrible when the football's like this. Like, yeah, it's horrible, but yeah, terrible. And 6 losses in a row. Like we didn't even manage it this early last year, and last year was a mess. And it's not even Christmas, and we're talking about 6 games without a win, and it's horrible, man. It's horrible.
I mean, the worst thing I think about last week is me, the missus, and the little boy went to like a local little play center at 3 p.m. and I switched my phone on to kind of watch a stream or whatever because it was on Sky Sports Plus. Just popped my phone down, took my shoes off, got ready to go and run around with him like crazy in this play center and go down the slide and absolutely send havoc. And I think I grabbed a coffee, sat down, just quickly got myself ready to go, looked, and we were 1-0 down.
That's what I mean.
And I thought, I've only been here 8 minutes. Like I don't. And at that point, I said to Chloe, that's done.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Done,
yeah.
then. Like that's that done. And it's just like we're just so predictable. Not predictable in the sense that we're gonna like win, lose, or draw. Like, all right, it's football. Things can happen, but just so predictable that if we go 1-0 down, that really is it.
Yeah.
Like it's just,
I think that's
it's
the worst.
terrible.
Yeah.
Also, 34 people watching live, so I appreciate it. This is only because we've had no talking gas. That's why they'd all be over there, but they're here tonight. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, it's Pasty says everyone has a pan until they're punched in the face. Yeah, I mean, we got sucker punched, and even when we equalized it at like 54 minutes or whatever it was, I just had no real confidence really in us over there, and it just yeah, it is tough because, as you say, I've got a family and everything, so I've got things to keep me distracted and happy and all this stuff. And I think if this is the only thing that people have to go to, if this is the only thing that they look forward to every single week, and this is what we're getting at the minute, it must just be absolutely crap. Like we look at Neil, he says, "I never let it get me too low," and
yeah, I wish I wish I could do the same, but
because I messaged you on Saturday and I didn't hear from you until Sunday afternoon. You were I could just tell you were absolutely living. And I can imagine if you're spending so much money to travel across the country and to, you know, always sing loud, regardless of how bad we are.
Yeah.
And then you get served that.
It's so annoying.
It just is not like. I mean, I've done it in the past. Home away, home away, home away, home always. But it never felt as bad and as toxic as this at the minute. And
that's what I mean. That's the worst thing about it. Like for me, and we've had some poor teams, like awful seasons, but this is probably like the lowest I've felt, and probably the lowest the mood has been like for a long time. Even in the like the years like we've been going, like in the 2010-11 season was horrific. The National League, the season we got relegated to there was horrific. Like last season, horrific. Like we've had some awful seasons, but yeah, it just feels. I think it's especially because of it sort of carried on from last season. I think that's why.
I think expectation is a big part, right? Because
we should be up there. We should be.
We should be up there, and
top 7.
No one moaned about the signings this summer, like Darryl came back in and everything. Like the owners look to have stepped away and give him what he want, and we can't argue that the owners didn't give DC what he wanted, But you are right. It's just like I guess it's just carried on. I guess it's just carried on, and I just don't really know what the hell is going on. Like I don't really know what is actually happening because stupidly you and I keep saying that these players are good players, and when to the point we have to say, well, actually, are they? But they are. They are. If I list off names, Macaulay Southern Hells playing in League Two, Luke Southwood is our starting goalkeeper. You've got Fabrizio Caven, you've got Alfie Chang and Joel Cottrell in the middle, like Jack Sparks. Like we have players. So I don't really know what the heck is going on, and it's so hard to pinpoint. And that's another thing as well. When you look at the interviews and that the interviewer says to them, "What's happened at the minute?" and they go, "We don't really know what's happened." Like no one, I think, can pinpoint why the hell we're so bad. So as Barry says there, they were just polishing a turd. So it's tough. No leadership as well. I'm hearing it's 40 people, by the way. This is the most I've ever had in a live stream ever. I mean, this is
big up to everyone.
I mean, I am almost going to be going full time if we keep these numbers up, guys. This is superb. So thank you for the support. My reflection on Accrington, I was happy to see Ellis back. The goal from Camille was great, and that's all she wrote. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Absolutely terrible.
It is nothing. Like I think the worst thing about Rovers at the moment is that the fact that like it's like you mentioned at the start, it's almost like as fans, and it's definitely the worst thing. It's like we already know like we're gonna lose.
Yeah,
that sort of thing, Yeah,
like, yeah.
Even for me, sure. Like I hate with a passion that I'm predicting Rovers to lose, but honestly, like it's awful. I think that's the worst thing. It's almost like we're going, even whether you're at games or wherever, like everyone will be thinking the same. Like there's no way that like Rovers are not winning this. Like obviously, especially as when we do our pod or different videos or TikTok, etc. Like I mentioned, like we want to try and be positive, optimistic. We want good things to talk about, but it's so hard to like I said, even predict a win. And when you're already going to games, like that's what I mean. I didn't have I try and be as honest as I can. Like I said to you, obviously the Quitch coach, like don't think we're winning 3-1 Accrington. Like I feel sick saying that. I feel sick saying that we're going to lose, and I'm going to the game and it's horrible. And everyone's in the same boat. Even most pessimistic fan is thinking like there's no chance, and it hurts, man. It hurts.
Yeah, I mean it's if we look back, if I were to say to you, what is the happiest day or what is the happiest moment you've had in the last 2-3 weeks? It would probably be when we all went to the Anchor and had a few drinks after game, and a laugh and a joke, and like it's like, other than that, the football. Do you know what? Right, someone checked in on me the other day and messaged me saying, "Are you all right?" And I said, "I'm sound, bro. Why?" And they said, "You just haven't posted anything on social media or TikTok or anything." And I noticed. I went back and looked. When we're losing, I barely post. I can barely make a video.
It's hard, isn't it?
I can barely make a video. When we're when we're winning, it comes at it. It's so hard to try and, because we've backed these players. Like we've backed these players, and we're lucky enough to have relationships with a few of the players as well, a fair amount with the players, and I don't really know what to say, so I just don't say anything at the minute because I don't know what to say. What do you want me to say? Because it's so hard. Like I can't even pinpoint it. Like I can't pinpoint it. And when you've got players telling me as well, yeah, it's bad. Like it is bad. Let's have a look at some comments here. KCW1 says, getting on the coach, taking a 2-3 hour journey, already knowing we are going to get battered feels horrible.
Big up, Case. Yeah. So I mean, like, it's
Do we
the
need to
same.
go back to basics with the 4-4-2 and build from there? We've had our opinions on a back four, haven't we, mate? But he just doesn't seem to do that.
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it.
I like a
That's
back four, but
yeah. But
locks for manager.
yeah,
It's too early to say that.
the thing is for me, right? And I've said it. We brought a big talking point on the Talking Gas. Like, what is it? 2 weeks ago now. The last time you were on, when we like that's. I think that's the worst thing about it as well. Obviously, everyone is wanting DC to do well, but they're, and I get it. Like, people and I'm right. To be fair, like, I know we got all the stuff with the owners, and of course they need to clear out ASAP. And obviously there's been talk of people been saying that there's going to be people taking it over. Hopefully that's true. But also with Daryl, like we said it, you need to have a set style. If you have a set style and a plan, like, people will get behind it.
Facts.
But when, and I thought there were little bits during that with the Gillingham game. Like, I thought there were some good bits of play, and even though we still weren't creating the chances, like, you could see what we were doing.
You could see what we were trying to do.
Yeah, but then you just go back to Accrington, and it's just the same stuff, like long ball, hoof ball, and just That's the problem.
And
like,
against Accrington Stanley of all teams, you're not going to do that.
And also, remember, even if we were, say, not playing 90% or 100%, or we were only playing well in one half during that unbeaten run, like, people have said it during the comments here, and have said it in comments everywhere and on Twitter, etc. Like, remember that Salford game? Go back to Salford. That feels like it was 2 years ago.
27th of September, mate.
That's what I mean. 27th of September, you had players getting in front of everything, cheering, blocking, and now there's none of that. There's, like, no one wants to get in front of anything.
Yeah, I think that's true, but I will also say as well, like, you think about, I think about, you know, my work, or my missus's work, or your work, or anyone's work, right? If the vibe ain't right at work and you're losing, or there's negativity in the place, you do feel negative. You need a win to start boosting that up again. You can only see it because of the football's been bad. We're not winning. I can understand why they're looking a bit dejected. But what I can't understand is pulling out of challenges.
That's what I mean, like, little
that
things
sort
like
of
that.
stuff. I can understand the fact that they look a bit down. Of course, I want them to look down if you're losing a game of football. Show me that you actually care. But pulling out of challenges, not tracking your man. Do you know who's been working their ass off? Shaq Ford.
Yeah.
Like, and that what's that saying? That your right winger last season, who didn't really do much, is putting in challenges 90th minute, because other players aren't really running or showing their pulling their weight. That's the worrying sign for me. It's not the dejected
100%.
nature, because I can understand if you're losing games of football and also getting dicked in those games of football. I can understand why you're dejected, but you can't be backing out of challenges when your fans are just over the touchline.
Yeah.
Like, it's so frustrating. Chris Collier, absolute legend. Chris, I will get back to you as well, mate. DC don't have a plan. You can't play long to two small up front players. That's fine. The midfield is non-existent since Maka have been injured in the middle of the pitch. Yeah, McEachran, we need him back massively.
Yeah, McTeckers, mate.
McTeckers, I'm not. I mean, if you've noticed, that's a theme, right? We've lost Omocheri and McTeckers, and we started to lose games because we don't have the outlet going forward, and we don't have the control in midfield.
The thing is, what I like about McEachran as well, like, and what we're not doing at the minute, just keeping the ball. Like,
it's. Look, everyone knows that I'm a fan of Conte. I am. But if I see that guy take more than 4 touches on a football on the weekend before he passes it, it just drives me insane. Like, it's not just Conte. I'm using him as the example with McEachran not in the midfield, right?
Yeah.
McEachran already knows where you are, touch and it pass, and he plays it. He touch plays, he keeps it moving forward. Where I think some players are too safe with the football, man. You know, like, what I did find weird is that Conte hasn't scored a single goal for the Gas, and it gets 2 in 2 games.
Mad.
So, I mean, right, look, let's be honest. Dan has set us up perfectly for this, yeah? Cheltenham are in the drop zone, which is where we'll be in a few weeks if we don't beat them. So let's get on to Cheltenham away. Before we do so, I will just go through the scores on the doors because we haven't had an update in a while. The scores on the doors currently sit at 18-33 to Charlie Hayne. So even with a week off where your phone died, I still couldn't do any damage.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, your negativity is paying off. That's what it is over the recent weeks. But it's I'm not even having success in this prediction series. So
Hey,
let alone
I'm
on the
being
pitch.
real.
Yeah, I know, I
Let's
know, I know,
I know.
I
Obviously,
know.
I know you're obviously joking, but like honestly, that's what I mean. I'm just going with my
Yeah, of
my
course.
head with these.
It's.
This like
I'm going more with the fact that I'm hoping it turns at some point. But
yeah,
yeah. I mean, listen. Um, let's start with you this week because I was in the pre-recorded video last week. I went first, so
mhm.
let's start with you. We will start off with score predictions. Now, where is your brain and where is your heart? Or are they aligned? Over to you, my friend. What is your score prediction for Cheltenham away? Are you going, by the way?
Yeah,
You're going.
I'm
I'm
going.
not going because I'm getting tattoos with my in-laws, so I'm getting my next tattoo. And I think that the pain of that will be less than the pain of me losing away in the Cheltenham. So,
Husband. I wish I was getting
what
tattoos. Yeah.
what are you thinking, mate? Score predictions. Talk to me.
Uh, wow. Well, do you know what? This is actually a game where I mean we've talked like last couple of weeks about awful records against teams like Gillingham and Accrington, but Cheltenham is one of the best that we do against. Like I can't remember the last time we've even lost to them at home, let alone in
Well,
an away game. Like it's been so long.
before we went live, I looked at this, right? The last time we lost them in an away game.
Probably
It's the
2000.
last. It's the last time that we lost to them. By the way, the
Yeah,
last time we've ever lost to Cheltenham was away in the EFL Cup in 2012, and the last time we lost away to them in the league was 2008.
yeah, 2000. I heard Barber say that. Shout out to Barber, the
Yeah,
OG.
so it's
But I mean, it's mad. Like that was like, oh, that's crazy. That's what I mean. There is. Oh, one thing I'll say before I predict the score, right? There is zero, and obviously we could say this for every game, but this game, Cheltenham in the relegation zone, their top goal scorer, i.e. Isaac Hutchinson, isn't allowed to play. There is no, and there's been no excuses for the last 6 weeks or whatever. There is no excuses. No excuses. You've got a sold out away end. They're below us. Obviously, Cottrell is going to have them right up for it because I know we beat them in the EFL Trophy, but they made 11 changes. We made 8 or 9. But there is no excuses this weekend. Even if you play rubbish, go and get the job done. I'm wanting to be real and honest, but and I've probably said this a few other times when we've been on poor runs, but I've got a feeling we're going to keep the good run going. So my score prediction is Bristol Rovers 3, Cheltenham Town 1. Call me insane, but I'm just saying
that
because
is
we musted, if that's not even a word, but we musted over the last 6 weeks. But this weekend, if you cannot get up
wow.
for, I know it's not like a obviously City Rovers or Swindon, whatever, but
Yeah,
if
it's
you
the best we got at the minute, mate.
if you can't get up for a derby with a sellout away end and whatever, then we are done. Neil, Neil said this to me earlier as well. If you cannot get up for a game against Cheltenham, who are in the relegation zone, away from home with a sold out away end, then there is no hope. You must. So I'm going. You must 3-1. I'll probably look stupid and I'll feel even more frustrated after the game, but I don't care. Just please win. Just turn up. Even if we play poor, win a game.
Chris Collier says, if you nicked his meds out his pocket.
I mean, just
I
win,
love
please.
it, bro.
Just
I
win.
like it. Like I,
Win.
you know what? I don't mind it. I like the positivity. Okay. I mean, for some reason, I'm going to be the one being the negative one this week. Then, now I do think that we will be up for it because I think you can't not be. But I think that Cottrell will get Cheltenham up for it as well, and they've been decent. I mean, 3-2 away at Tranmere. That's like I mean that's not anything to you know, grope about losing away at Tranmere when they're up for it. When Tranmere are up for it, 3-2, you've come out of the wrong end of a 5-goal game. It happens. You know, they beat Bradford at home in the FA
Yeah,
Cup.
they've been on
Like,
brilliant form. Like,
they've
fair
been on
play.
great form. They've been on
Yeah,
great form. Notts County, they got back into that game away from home. The
yeah,
record is on our side. Like when I tell you, like if I were to pick any team to play at any point,
yeah. It's Cheltenham.
normally I under not in this season, but I would normally be picking Cheltenham because we
Yeah,
normally we beat them. Aguilera's goal first away from home. You know, Aaron Collins 4-1 when I was there, and he got a hat trick first half.
yeah,
Like you you normally see us turn up against Cheltenham. However, we are shite.
yeah.
So
We are one of the worst teams in the EFL. Yeah,
by far,
yeah.
I am saying Bristol Rovers 2, Cheltenham 2.
Wow.
I'm going for a Desmond. I just don't.
This-
Or Cheltenham 2, Bristol Rovers 2. I really want to say it. I just don't. Look, I've predicted a win, a draw, and then a draw, and we've lost all of them. So typical now, you'll predict a win and get the. But
Hopefully,
I
for
just
all of
don't
us, but
see.
also for these predictions, I need the more points,
Like,
please.
you look at the form table; they're up there.
Yeah, yeah. They've made honestly.
So I can't. I can't see a win, bro. I just can't. I just
Yeah,
can't.
I can't stand the bloke, but yeah, he's done wonders. Like they were looking like dead on cert to go down, and now you're thinking
I
like
I didn't even think they'd reach like 15 points.
that's what I mean. Like they were doing awful. Now, like what are
Mm.
they? Like honestly, for a week I've not even checked, but they must be able to go above us if they win.
I haven't looked, but I'll ask the missus now.
I'm
Go.
certain
Could you
of it.
go onto the League Two
Yeah,
table?
I'm certain of it. Like I've not checked it
Like
in a
in
week.
Sky Bet League Two.
I don't really want to look at it. Like,
We're
I
having
looked.
the adjudicator check right now. The missus is on it.
What do you want?
Click the table at the top table, and then go down to the bottom because we're at the bottom.
Oh.
And then Chloe said shock. That's
Thank
so rude.
you.
There
Okay,
you
yeah.
go.
What points are Cheltenham on?
Yeah, big up to everyone. Yeah, all of you as well that are
We're on the
watching.
same
Hit the
button.
like
No,
button as well.
that's the okay.
Hit the like.
No, look
Hit
at hang
the
on,
likes.
wait there. So we're on 7. Okay, so they can go level with points. Can I just say this is how much I love my fiance? She said they're on 16 points and you're on 16 points. I said, darling, that's the games played. So
Love it.
she was looking.
Big up, Chloe.
She was looking at games played, not our points. So yes, they could go level on points and goal difference. They go above us, surely.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
get
what I
some
mean. Like,
comments in. Ash says hello. Hello, Ash. How you doing? Chris says be on, be on the same points if they win. Yeah, I mean, there we go. Now, look,
yeah, there you go, above us.
Dan has said 1-1 against Cheltenham is not ideal, but a point will do. I take it. I'll stay then with me. Goal scorers. I'm going Ellis Harrison and Fabrizio Caven. Where are you? Where are you going with your 3 goals in a 3-1 win? By the way.
Yeah, 3 goals. God, when was the last time we scored 3 goals?
Uh, Newport away. Newport
Oh, yeah,
away.
you brought away. There you go. The last
Limbs.
away game, by the way, we
Limbs.
won. The last away game we won, and what a day that was, by the way. Me, you, and oh mate, that was mad.
Kieran, Dan,
Yeah,
my
Kieran,
brother-in-law. Yeah,
That
crazy.
was mental. That's what I mean. That was our last away game we won, mine.
Mad.
Newport away.
Mad.
And yeah, obviously the last time we won, the last time we scored 3 goals. My goal scorers are Ellis Harrison to get 1, Fabrizio to get 1, and Luke Thomas to get 1 against his old club. Obviously, he scored against them in the EFL Trophy. Pretty nice goal.
Did.
And he used to play for them as well. So I'll go for him to get. And if I was to say, obviously I know these don't count anyway, but goal scorer for Cheltenham, James Wilson.
You reckon?
Yeah, 100%. And I tell you what,
he'd give it one of these.
I will be sick if we lose that game Like, to be fair, like, I liked James Wilson. I wouldn't have got rid of him personally. I know everyone would be like with their pitchforks, but if he scores and they win, I'm done. I've said that 3 or 4 times, but honestly, if he scores and they win, we can
Can you imagine?
We can forget it. But yeah, 3-1 Gas.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, that would just put the cherry on top of the icing of the cake, wouldn't it?
Literally.
Yeah, mad. Absolutely mad. Okay, well, I'll stick with you then for minute of the first goal. What are you thinking?
Minute of the first goal.
It's a tough one, isn't it? Because now we're conceding early as well as.
That's what I mean.
In this, it's just like.
I'll go 9. Rovers to go 1-0 up on the 9th minute.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I'll say
people probably think I've had a drink tonight. I haven't. Gas is just winning. Don't worry.
He's just delusional, mate. I'll go 21 minutes. It's just a lottery in it. Although you've hit it once already this season, crazy. Yeah, I'll go 21 minutes. All right then. We'll stick with total match bookings. I'm up first with this. I think it's going to be a little bit spicy. So I think it will be 6 match bookings.
6 match bookings.
And that's what it was last week away at Aki, by the way.
Yeah. I thought there was more, to be fair. It felt like every 5 minutes there was a yellow card.
It was 3. It was 3 and 3.
3 and 3. I'll go. You've gone with 6. I'll go 5. I'll go 5 again.
You love it, don't you?
Do love a number 5.
5 and 5 to stay alive. Okay, we'll stick with you then, my friend. And we will now look at the crazy prediction. What's your crazy prediction?
Crazy prediction is... crazy prediction. Well, I'm going to go James Wilson to get sent off.
James Wilson to get sent off?
James Wilson to get sent off.
Is he even playing at the minute?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's playing.
Fair. All right.
Yeah, James Wilson to get sent off. Joe Day to make a howler. Obviously, another ex-Rovers player. Keep with the theme.
Yeah.
I would have said Hutchinson goal, but obviously he's not allowed to play. Thank goodness, because he'd be having a field day.
Yeah. Get him on a set piece. We go top bins.
Yeah. And the other one is. Well, actually, I'll just stick with that. Joe
I was going to say, why are you making 3 crazy predictions? Do you want to win it or not?
Yeah. Joe Day, howler or mistake, and then James Wilson to get sent off.
Wow, fair play. I mean, look at you taking the mick out in front because you've got the wiggle room to make 2. Crazy. Chris Collier has said sending off Shaq Ford. I think that would be a good one. Okay, my crazy prediction, and I'm taking this because I don't care because I'm 15 points behind. My crazy prediction is Bristol Rovers don't lose. We've lost 6 in a row.
Oh, you can't have that.
We've lost 6 in a row.
Nah, I'm joking. I'll let you have it.
We've lost 6 in a row. I can definitely take that.
That's only because we're winning, though. I'll let you have it because we're winning.
Are you going on the pitch if we win?
Mate, maybe not on the pitch, but I'll be on the pitch.
Knee slide and just...
Yeah, no. I'd love to, but no, I'm not getting banned because I don't know what even though, Rovers are doing my head in, I'm not getting, kicked out or anything.
Jason says, that's too crazy. Let's keep it real. We've got a comment here saying, where have you gone? If we lose to Cheltenham, what happens next? Questions, put it that way. I think some big decisions are going to be made. Should have got sent off last week, mine. I think that as well. Shaq Ford was lucky to stay on the pitch, I think.
Yeah, he done one of those crazy tackles again.
Crazy tackles.
He done what he did at Wickham. It was
yeah. It looked bad because I was watching it on the phone. They gave a close up of it. He should have gone at that point. Okay, so we now move into starting 11. Now the starting 11 for me, I've given up, and I have finally just I finally just succumbed to the fact that Darryl will be playing a back 3. It just is happening. So I can't keep predicting back 4s all the time. So we're going back 3. So I'm going Southwood to come straight back in. And then I'm going for a back three of Negru, Lockyer, Mola. And then I'm going for a 4 in midfield. So the same formation we did last week, a 3-4-2-1. So then in the 4 in midfield, I'm going Maka on the right. And then I'm going Joel Cottrell and Camille Conte.
We missed him last week. I thought he played well.
We really did. And I just think Chang, I just think he's been asked to do a little bit too much at the minute. I think he just needs a rest. And I just think Cottrell was on good form before the international break, and Conte scored 2 in 2. So I think they just naturally they both start.
Yeah.
On the left, then I'm going Jack Sparks. Yeah, I'm just not risking it anymore. Sparks just comes back in for me, and he stays there for the rest of the season. Above that, then I'm going Shaq Ford, Ellis Harrison, and Fabrizio Caven.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple as that. I think the 11 writes itself. To be fair, my brother, but it's not my decision. What about you? What are you saying for starting 11?
Yeah, I'm going with the same.
Same exactly. 11 as me.
Same, yeah. Salford back in goal after, seeing the like that on the bench, obviously with Ronaldo and stuff. As you know, I've actually messed that up, haven't I? Because he plays for Northern Ireland, not Republic.
He plays for Northern Ireland, not Republic of Ireland. But there you go.
But yeah, he's back from international duty. Back three. Yeah, pretty much. Picks itself really. Southern Hells on the right, Sparks on the left. Sparks has been poor over a few weeks, but yeah, Blongo. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Blongo's just not good enough. Not enough quality. Chang, I would agree with Conte. Conte's been poor, but at least I think hopefully the form will come back after the scoring the goal. Hopefully that will help. And yeah, Cottrell, like you said, was doing really well. Even in the Crawley game where he was asked to play out of position, you could probably say he was one of the
wing back, wasn't he?
Yeah, one of the only players that give it more than enough go. And yeah, Shackford, agree. Cavan, agree. And Ellis, he was one of the only few last week that was on form. And it says a lot though, like this isn't anything to do with about Ellis, and I think a lot of Rovers fans would agree, but it says a lot when as soon as Ellis goes off and as soon as he comes back after not being playing, you think, Christ, like we've missed Ellis. And that's nothing, because Ellis is a good player. I love Ellis, he's a good player, but that says a lot about us in going on into 2026.
No, I agree. I do agree, and I think I would even say the same for Promise. Like he Promise is not prolific. He hasn't scored many goals at all for the club, but what he was giving us on that wing,
it was big,
huge. And then it's something that we haven't been able to replicate. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. But there you go. It says spot on Charlie there for you. That's it. That is it. I mean, yeah, I would have been there. I would have been at Cheltenham away. I would have been there, but it's the only day really that we could all find in our calendars to go and get some tattoos as a family, as a little fun family. We went to Orlando for Chloe's sister's wedding. Yeah. We're getting some like commemorative tattoos, so I'm buzzing.
I don't blame you, mate, because it'll probably be better than the game.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly, but both of them make a difference. 100% they both do. Listen, you are going. I really hope that you get that 3 points and bring it back. I've scheduled my tattoo so that I can actually watch the game.
You can watch the game. There you go.
I'll be watching it whilst I'm getting tattooed. Yeah. And I just, it's gonna be such a toxic place if we don't get anything from that game. And I do think if we don't win it, or even if we take a point, I don't know, but I think that Daryl's under pressure, and that's so sad to say.
He's huge.
I mean, he already is, isn't he? But it's tough. I mean, we just need to get something. But before we
Win.
wrap it up, my friend, any final thoughts?
Yeah, big up to everyone that's tuned in. As always, yeah, support is class. Yeah, this is almost like obviously, it's obviously been difficult, but talking about Rovers, but it's always good to obviously be on with you and everyone supporting as always, which is brilliant. And yeah, just please Rovers, just win. Like
Please, Rovers.
all of us, not just me, not just all of us. Whether you're across the other side of the world supporting Gas, because I know there's global Gas everywhere, or whether just win. We've missed that win. We need to win. We need to win. No more, rubbish.
It's just time to fix up now, isn't it? Just fix up.
Fix up, please.
And
please.
And let's just stop dicking around now.
Yeah, let's stop joking around now, because this is getting.
Yeah, I mean, this is getting like. I love that in your last reaction video. You said, okay, this is getting silly now, and I thought I love that. It is just getting stupid, isn't it? But yeah, final thoughts from me. Yeah, I mean, if you're going, make noise, be loud, be proud, and just get a bloody win, Gas. I'm not having it. Imagine breaking a 2008 record in the league,
That's what I mean.
This is an opportunity to get our season back on track. Like nothing is decided in November, but it feels big if we don't get something from this game. So
yeah,
there we go. Listen, I will just say to everyone as well watching live, we had up to, I think it was 48 people live at some point, which is the biggest I've had on this YouTube channel. Like I say, my following's on TikTok, so I appreciate that massively. Thank you for all the comments. You've been very, very active. If you're watching back, like, comment, share, subscribe, leave your predictions in the comments below as well. And hopefully we could be doing this next week with a little bit more of a spring in our step. And we can say that we've got those 3 points, because, yeah, I mean, I just want to see this. That's all I want to see.
I just want to see that.
I just want to see this. So there we go, team.
And 3 points.
Just get the win and just fix up. Let's stop messing around. Guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, Gas. Come on, boy.